Still says scheduled. There we are. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Shochu'sday in Brooklyn. Today is the day one of Bar Convent Brooklyn, which is a large alcohol trade show, which is why I'm in town. And I am actually on the street in Greenpoint, which is where the convention is happening. And behind me, you can see a large white structure. It's a little bit dark, but behind me is what's going to be a new bottle shop for Japanese alcohol. We'll have sake, shochu, whiskey, etc. It's called bin bin sake, so bottle sake. And this is all part of the Rule of Thirds concept area here in Greenpoint. It's a few minutes south of the Brooklyn Expo Center. You can hear a lot of activity because the Mizu Shochu after party is actually happening behind us right here in this private event space, which is a newly expanded area of the Rule of Thirds izakaya. People, they're having a great time. Now, this was a fully vaccinated event, so you see lots of people without masks enjoying themselves in close proximity. We'll see whether or not that was a good idea, but that's what's happening. And so now we are headed along this way. So I'm actually going to turn around again. This, all the way down the street there, this whole building is Rule of Thirds. This large, beautifully appointed modern izakaya and love of everything Japanese. It's a special place. Let's see if we can get the sign up there. We've got Rule of Thirds in neon behind us, which is where we're headed. And ate here, the food is incredible. The drinks are fantastic. There is really nice cocktails, great sake list, great shochu list, pretty sparkling whiskey list. It's a really, really nice place. It's actually by a couple of the former employees of Yuji Ramen, which is a great sustainable ramen shop also in Brooklyn, from Yuji, who used to be a fishmonger before he started making ramen. And so this is the entrance now behind me. You can see that wooden door there. It is preferred that we come in masked, so I'm going to put on my mask when we enter restaurants in New York right now. And then we're coming into Rule of Thirds. Now, this will be a little bit hard for you to see. I think a little dark along this alley. This is actually the outdoor seating, and they have these pavilions, which are the outdoor seating areas, and they're pretty phenomenal. And you can just basically have private dining in this special sort of location. You can see people having a nice little party there. And then they also do a full-on outdoor seating with tables over this side. I know it's pretty dark. You can't really see what's going on. But then you come in here, and we end up entering the main restaurant. Oh, and here is George, who unfortunately is very dark and it's very noisy in here, but this is the indoor space to show you around briefly so you can see. Really large izakaya, pretty fantastic place.
Oh, Steven.
How are you, George?
Good, how are you? Thanks for coming. Hey,
yeah.
I've got a friend, you gotta, here, come over here.
Yeah, all right, cool.
You gotta meet my friend, he's right inside
Oh,
here.
awesome. Thank you, George. So what's going on in here? Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Hello, dude. What are you doing? You're taking a video of my ear.
And I'm leaving.
Okay. All right. There you go. Look at this. Look at this. He's like, come on. Come on, George. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to Shochu'sday. Happy Shochu'sday. We're here with some of our favorite people, and this is awesome. I can't even tell you how awesome it is. I wish you could be here as well. I think we already got a little bit of an introduction to what George is doing here at Rule of Thirds, right? But I would love to, I think everybody would love to hear more because this is legit one of the bar none best place. Yeah, exactly. This is
But before we get into that, what time is it right now?
It's 9
o'clock.
9:05.
9 o'clock here and
no,
10 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday.
Shochu'sday.
Kanpai
That
time.
was Kanpai
time.
Onegaishimasu.
Hi, Kanpai, minasan. Oi, everybody out there, Kanpai.
So for once, we actually are able to drink shochu on Shochu'sday without worrying about the fact that it's 10 in the morning. We look like alcoholics. So
it's a great thing. It is a great thing.
And we are drinking something extremely special. I don't know, can we put this on the air?
I think we can.
Yeah? All right, we're visitors. This is...
You don't mind if we talk about this?
Please
Okay.
do.
This is a unicorn. Yeah, of course. Yes. So this is Musha Gaishi rice shochu, all handmade rice shochu, 10 years old, aged in ceramic, all 10 years. This is bottle number 150 out of 180 from that production run, and there's very little of it left. So
Thanks, Stephen.
Yeah. Well, we did some damage. Cheers, kanpai.
Kanpai.
So coming in, I did explain a little bit about Yuji Ramen and how you got this started, but we'd love to hear about the whole concept of Rule of Thirds and how this came through.
So Rule of Thirds, we're in Greenpoint, Brooklyn, so it's North Brooklyn, and the whole concept of this restaurant is to be an izakaya in New York City. So while our foundation and really what we love is food, Japanese food that brings people together around drinks and spending time together. JT, our chef, he's been really great at involving and incorporating a lot of the different influence and all the other kind of cuisine that we're really lucky to get to enjoy in New York City. And it finds its way into the different dishes, but underlying it is always the principles and the building blocks of Russian food. So it's a great place to drink shochu as well.
Yes, and we are very grateful for that. And we had some amazing food before we started the show. We had heart, we had lamb tongue, we had mazemen. I did not have mazemen.
No,
what are you talking about?
I had mazemen. It was good. I think
did not
we might have
have
saved you some. No, we got a little bit.
Oh, you beautiful boy.
You want to eat on camera?
I think that's all yours.
Yeah, that's Christopher's portion.
This is my jam, really.
Yeah, and eggplant. The eggplant was amazing. Yeah, that was fantastic. The salad. The karaage, the fried chicken, and all of these dishes are shochu friendly. Like all of them have lots and lots of flavor and pair really, really well with things. So great spot, amazing food. You guys should certainly come visit when you're in New York. And if you live in New York and you haven't been here, why not?
What the hell is wrong with you?
Right? Yeah, I don't get it. How could that not happen? Bill Gunter, friend of the show, is here often. Is that right? He's one of your regulars?
Hi, Bill.
Bill, I have a T-shirt for you, so don't let me forget. I brought it from Kagoshima, so please remind me.
Yeah, so
Bill's going to be here on Saturday. We're doing
that's right.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's talk about that.
At 5:30 here at Rule of Thirds this Saturday, August 21st, we're doing. I'm really looking forward to tasting all of the Kaku Spirit shochus. Yeah, so if you have a chance to come out, reservations and tickets are available on Resi on our reservations.
Resi, yeah. So if you just search Resi and you search for what Rule of Thirds, basically
on Saturday.
On Saturday,
it should pop up.
And which is the what day of the month? 21st.
21st.
Okay,
yes.
So join us. And it's going to be good. 7 shochu, George's beautiful snacks, and revelry, madness, hilarity will ensue,
and education.
Sure.
Yeah, there will be some education.
Maybe.
I can't help it.
Okay, you can be responsible.
I'll do the education.
I'll be responsible. For
I will teach you. George will cook, and Christopher will do the madness.
Cool.
Right.
Not the chef, but okay. Yeah, I mean,
he explains the dishes very well. And he does come. You do the alcohol pairings, where you figure out you recommend things. You have a good sense of these drinks.
I drink the things. That's really that's all that matters is that you drink it. It doesn't matter if you're worrying too much about it. You just gotta drink it.
Well, as we say on Japan Distilled often, if it's at a price you're willing to pay and you like the drink it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, and Jake agrees. He's shedding a tear right now. Jake collects things, but fortunately, Jake also shares things.
He does,
and I think that's a very good model. That's right. Yep. So, thank you, Jake.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Jessica.
Past Bruce's bedtime.
Thank you, Monique. Thank you, everybody. Maybe we can square away. I don't know how much more we have to talk, and we don't want to.
Well, I would say for those of you in the trade, if you're in New York and you're coming to BCB tomorrow at 2:30, Christopher and I are on the main stage talking Koji Spirits.
Thank you.
And if you're not in, did I say DC?
You said DC, but it's okay. I heard.
If you're in New York, New York at BCB tomorrow, please come to the main stage at 2:30. We're talking Koji Spirits. It's the two of us Kenta Goto from Bar Goto and Bar Goto Niban, and Garrett Oliver of the Brooklyn Brewery. The four of us will be talking Koji spirits. Now, if you're not, but you're in the trade, and you would like to be invited to an event in Los Angeles, Chicago, or DC over the next week and a half, I will be speaking at trade events in those locations sponsored by the Japanese Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And if you would like an invitation, please let us know, and we will figure out a way to get you in. So, the Koji Talk,
I think will be on replay.
going to be archived.
I'm
not sure whether or not it's going to be freely available, but we will try to figure that out.
So put that on there right now. And we're responding to this comment right now. Can we watch a replay of your Koji Talk? And I think it will be replayed on BCB.
We hope so. Yeah. And so hopefully it'll be on their website. If it's not, we'll figure out a way to watch it. Maybe we'll have like a viewing party or something. We'll get some special dispensation from BCB to
right.
Maybe we'll play that on a live stream sometime. Although it wouldn't be live, it would be recorded. But and we did have a new podcast drop on Monday.
Oh, really good one.
And if you have 3 minutes, please listen to our episode on Japanese vodka.
It's very educational.
Yeah, you will learn a lot.
You'll love it.
Yeah, and we do apologize for the brevity and for the noise. And because of the noise, we're going to keep it brief. And again, Mushagaishi, 10 years in ceramic, an absolutely gorgeous drink.
Yep.
And I believe we have more food coming. So thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you very, very, very soon.
From all of us here in New York City, Brooklyn to be specific, to all of you around the world, a very hearty and heartfelt kanpai.
Kanpai.
Kanpai. Kanpai.